Hello?
I don't know if anybody's there, but I'm here. Guess I should have had most of my life together by now. Oh, hey, Kobez. Ugh. Yeah, I got most of it together, I think. Oh my god, I don't have nothing together. I gotta get my life to the, My Little Model. Damn, where is, Steam at? How am I doing? I'm doing alright. I don't know if anybody else is here. You might actually be first. I was pressured into going live, but I think that was for no reason. So yeah, I'm just here. Well, I said pressured, but I actually— oh, congratulations! Congratulations! You are first. You actually are firstiest of the first right now. Like, not even like Mimi first. You're actually first. I don't even have my tablet plugged in. Oh my god, I'm not together at all, y'all. I'm getting there. Okay, getting VTube Studio launched. Oh, because I was gonna draft a tweet. That's why I'm not together, because I was supposed to be drafting a tweet. Right here. Okay. And I want this tweet scheduled for PM. Alright, that's been done. That's been done. Oh, there I am. Okay. There's my model. I gotta make it move. Y'all really seeing the behind the scenes. But I'm always scuffed. Oh, thank you for the applause. I am living something out here, right? Oh, okay. Okay, we almost got this. I just gotta plug something in. If you hear something smacking the mic, no, you didn't. I got a new case for my iPad so that I could take it with me more places safely. But it doesn't have a keyboard, so, you know, to each their own on that. Oh shit, I gotta hide that. We can't have that up. Okay. Take studio mode off, and okay, boop. You did hear it, but you didn't see the applause. Yeah. It was the— I don't have all the alerts set for the waiting room screen. I probably should, but at the moment they're not set. Definitely first needs to be up there. I meant the smacking on the mic you wanted to gaslight you with. What? I'm not gaslighting anybody. I did smack the mic. Smack the mic. What do you mean? Man, I've been taking like 6 decades to do this. Six decades for the single doodle. Dang, now my alert's lagging. I'm gonna have to just let them lag. I did, rookie gamer mistakes. I did not restart before I went in here. I did not restart. So, Bob, is it fisting plus gaslight plus ratio plus gatekeep plus girl boss time? Crayon, please. Crayon, please. Where's Chuck at? Why isn't he online so that I can be spared? Man. Every day I log in here and try to entertain my viewers and they just make fun of me. You ain't feeling too good, Mr. Stark? Man. Probably, yeah. Actually, I don't know. I wish him well. I do sincerely wish him well. What if I move this here? And then this here? And then this here? Oh, this is probably how I had it set up last time. But I'm a clown and forgot. Oh, that's probably how I had this set up last time. Yeah, for those who don't know, I don't have 2 monitors. I have one extremely large monitor. So I just have to Tetris everything on the screen and then it works out. I do have a physical second monitor, but I was gonna go get a KVM switch because the other monitor is used for the PC. I do actually PC. I have PC for PC gaming or whatever the kids call it. I just don't. I just do other stuff instead. Now, when I was younger, I do remember that I used to... Oh man, I gotta turn the brightness up on this. What I used to do was change the color of the lines after I colored something, but I think I'll do that last, because it'll be a lot faster to just pull the color off of whatever, and then, yeah. Okay, these are done. The darkest. Oh, I see what this is. Okay. I think I forgot to change the title again. I think I definitely forgot to change the title. I was sitting here feeling good about myself, and then I was like, oh. Yeah, I didn't do that. Can I do it from OBS? Do I actually have to open up my browser? Activity feed. Yeah, I do. I do. I have a new sponsor invitation. I wonder what that is. When I was younger, I remember one of my older siblings took away my PC, so I would learn, so I would learn for exams. I took parts in our basement and built a PC with that and used an old TV as a monitor. Your sibling caught you soon after, but let me get away with it because it was impressive. You know what? I'm glad at least that, right? At least they let you get away with it. Oh, I don't think I've ever been able to build a PC on my own, out of parts that I found around because, granted, my parents, it's really weird because I come from a poor middle class family. So I think by luck or chance, they would come across these PC parts very frequently. Um, and I don't know where they came from. I never asked. It's not that I don't care to find out now, but we had tons of PC parts all the time. And I don't know if we did repair, if we built them, I don't know what the hell we did, but they were always around. And even though I could have built my own, I think because I just saw it all the time, it wasn't something that I wanted to do. But I was definitely taught at a young age, like what all these different pieces are for and how to put them together. But I never built one on my own. So you're impressing me too, because it never occurred to me to be self-sustainable. I was just like, oh, my thingy's broke. Can somebody come fix it? But I think for me, I'm also very nervous about touching things that I shouldn't touch. So that was probably the bigger driver for me on that. We're stinky? Oh no. It's about to get real smelly in here. It's about to get real smelly in here. Legit bin one pin and you're fucked? Yeah! What's got a little static? It's okay, so I know that's still true now and today in 2022, but that was like monumentally true back when the cavemen walked the earth when I was born. Like that was so true back then. It was super true. And the pins were so long that they were like begging to get fucking bent. Like, hello, Dig. Do a bad thermal paste spread, you're fucked eventually. Yeah, true. Oh, these smelly fuckers are in here. Hello, Sneaky. Hello, Sneaky's school of stinky femmes. How y'all doing? How was the stream? Were y'all being Spider-Man? Were y'all shooting webs? Were y'all fighting crime and saving New York? Smells like up dog in here. Hey, Crayon, what's up, dog? What's up, dog, Crayon? Crayon, what's up, dog? Crayon. Crayon, what's up, dog? What's up, dog? You gonna tell me what's up, dog? What's up, dog? Crayon, what's up, dog? Like, what's up, dog? I just want to know what's up, dog. Not much, you, whatever. I was crime. Dig definitely doxed the raid. He came in here so freaking early. Why am I all over here? There we go. I just had a nap and I wake up to Baja. Well, good morning. You knew it was coming eventually anyway. Like diarrhea. Like diarrhea. I think that color is better. Now I'm gonna use the dark red. Definitely not on purpose or anything. Don't question it. You always know when diarrhea is coming because you get the bubble guts and you're just like, oh, this is gurgling. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Vaha, for educating me on the origins of Baja Blast yesterday. So, chat, those of you who are not from North America, apparently, our friends from across the pond did not know that Baja Blast is a drink. They thought I was talking about farting this entire time, and I was talking about the esteemed and coveted Baja Blast from Taco Bell, named after Baja, California. Well, I say it this way because I used to drink Baja Blast every other day, and I didn't know that. It's not about farts. No, the only reason I accepted Baja Blast is because it's also a soda. Otherwise, I would have banned Baja Blast as a text in this chat as well. What flavor is Baja Blast? It can't be described. Its flavor is Baja Blast, but I would say it's probably lemon lime soda. So imagine Mountain Dew. Throw it away. Now grab a Sprite while thinking of Mountain Dew, and then add a little bit of blue color into it. But the blue color is also a flavor. Now you have Baja Blast. The flavor of Baja Blast depends mostly on Baja's recent diet. No, 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 no. That's not how it works. You absolute peanuts. It's totally a drink. Wait, what did someone call me? A walnut? Fun fact, I am not a Baja Blast enjoyer. So here's another thing. My take, one of many funny lines of Always Sunny in Philadelphia is blue isn't a flavor. First of all, blue is a flavor, just like red is a flavor. I could even tie in a very long-winded American history about red being a flavor, but I won't. Because this is not the place for that. But blue definitely is a flavor. Sorry, whoever plays in Philadelphia thingy, but blue is definitely a flavor. And it's not real. It's not a real flavor, but it's definitely a flavor. It's not the place for that? No, because I don't really want to get into the conversation. Not here, at least. Like, I can have this conversation in a Discord call, but I wouldn't have it here on stream. But a cereal or soup, color me surprised. Purple is also a flavor. I will say all the Kool-Aid packs do also count as a flavor. But nobody bases it off of Kool-Aid packs anymore. I think they all base it off of Gatorade and Powerade. So they're just like, oh, can I get the blue Powerade or can I get the white Powerade? Nobody actually knows what flavor the fucking Powerades and Gatorades are. They just know the color. The same is true with the vitamin waters. But here's another theory I have about calling drinks by their color as the flavor instead of by the flavor as the flavor. Usually the drinks... Actually, what, Crayon? Usually these drinks that are being named off of their color, they don't taste like any type of shit you would find in nature. That's raspberry? No, it's red. It's like an orange flavored anything that is not actually like freshly squeezed oranges, but they say it's orange or citrus flavored, does not taste like a fucking orange at all. But it tastes like the color orange. So I'd say it might be an American phenomena because of our highly toxic, not real drinks and flavors. So Tango? Tango. Is Tango like Tang? Tang is also orange flavor to me. But if I drank it and it tasted like actual orange juice, then I would call it orange juice. I forgot. I have to clarify that part. Like, if you give Americans a freshly squeezed fruit drink and it actually tastes like that fruit, they will call it by its fruit name. But if you give them a colorful drink and it's all what is it called? It's all manufactured. It's not real. Like, it's fruit flavor or quote unquote natural flavor. We're gonna call it the color. Blue Gary, it slaps. Hi Hata. Hi Scallion. I don't know. I went on a huge tangent about, oh my god, but I will stand by this forever. You can say take it back or you'll die instantly. I'm gonna be like, no, green is a flavor. Go somewhere. How am I? I'm doing alright. Can confirm this in a drink lore. Thank you, Mercia. I used to have Apple Tango from Poundland, almost every day, and you felt grim after. I don't know what Apple Tango is, so I'm gonna have to take a look. Ooh, here we go, Googling. Holy shit, that does not... That looks like the equivalent of Mountain Dew. Yeah. Granted, some of them are like highlighter green, and some of them are not. Very interesting. If you have, oh, like if you have a soda that's orange colored, it's orange soda. Mercia, we all know orange is the only one that can, like, do the thingy. I guess my orange juice example earlier was not, like, the best, but it would be the difference from me saying it's orange juice as opposed to orange drink. You know what's real wild with North American drinks too? They have soda machines that mix sodas and flavors. You want red Sprite? You can. Equivalent to Mountain Dew, so like piss? Wait, what? What's equivalent to piss? So there's soda machines where you can mix flavors. Are you talking about, like, if you were to go into a McDonald's and you can mix the soda machines there? Or do you mean like SodaStream, or when somebody goes into a little pretentious cafe and they get an quote unquote Italian soda? You like the particle effect? It makes it like a game loading screen? Thank you! True, I haven't focused for like 5 seconds. I'm supposed to be coloring around this thing. Oh my god. Ow! Maybe too small? Oh yeah, way too small. I couldn't find that at all. Well, I might have to look up a reference for coloring shoes, especially fancy ones like these. I have to make that smaller. Okay, 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 okay. Synthetic orange flavor. It tastes like the color. Yeah, that's what I meant. I guess it's like our way of differentiating actual fruit juice to chemical fruit juice and soda. That's what I believe, Crayon, for sure. We have soda machines where you can choose your different sodas, and there are some that have multiple flavors of base soda, like Sprite, cherry. Never mind. I know what you're talking about, Marcia. It's the fucking Coke machine that's in the damn movie theater. Like, what the hell is that thing you're talking about? The touchscreen ones? Okay, yeah. I remember now. Well, it's not mixing their legitimate flavors. You could be bought separately if you look hard enough. That's probably why I didn't think of it that way, because I was thinking of like the Monine flavor pumps for anybody who's ever worked in a cafe once in their life or even looked at the back bar. I was thinking it was like the Monine flavor pumps and sparkling water. But yeah, the Coke machines, it does say cherry or raspberry, maybe vanilla and something else. They don't have a huge amount of different fruit flavors, but there's some in there. I think it actually has just the flavor, or maybe you'll have to like click on Coca-Cola and then it'll let you choose which Coca-Cola. Oh, I don't know. I haven't had commercial soda in a very long time. I say commercial soda because I'll drink like bougie shit, but I don't go to the. Even if I buy my tacos from Taco Bell, I don't get a Coke. Oh, that wasn't me. I would consider Sunny D an orange drink. Sunny D's definitely an orange drink. Sunny D, definitely an orange drink. If you ever drink Sunny D hot, it would be similar to like chugging Pine Sol, and you choke immediately and probably die. It's so nasty. But when Sunny D is icy cold, oh my god, I lose my mind. I'm like, this is not good for me, and then I chug half the fucking gallon bottle. You've never heard, you've never had all these weirdly things. That's okay. I learned recently that, it might be a heavily North American thing. I'm lumping Canada. It's not just the United States, okay? We're not the biggest criminals of this. Canada is an offender too, so it's going to be all North America. Canada's just letting us take the blame. We are Canada's body bag. Or body double. What is it, meat shield? I don't remember. But they do the same fucking shit. Funny how macas in the US pales to macas anywhere else. I actually don't even know what that is. Taco Bell doesn't have Coke, it's a Pepsi soda. I am a Coke fan because if it's a dark brown soda and it's not root beer or Dr. Pepper, it better be Coca-Cola. And if it's not Coca-Cola, I'm gonna have a fight. But yeah, you're right. It's a Pepsi soda company, which is why it has Mountain Dew. Never drank Sunny D, only know it from the Dark Souls memes. There's Dark Souls memes about Sunny D. Feel free to post one. I want to see. North America taking the whole ass L on this one. Oh, Macca's is McDonald's. Oh, I see. I see. Y'all got me craving a highlighter blue drink right now. Estes Flask, Sunny D. You think I know what that is? I may have sat in the back seat while Zoe has played like every Dark Souls game ever in existence. But do you think I actually know what the hell was going on? I was there to see her baby rage. That is it. That is why I showed up to the streams.
Powerade or Gatorade? I don't know what the difference is. They both taste like backwash. See, I couldn't even get on the Gatorade or Powerade bandwagon with everyone else because that shit straight up tastes like backwash. It's actually probably the salt slash like what is it called? Uh Electrolytes in there that give it that Pedialyte type flavor. And Pedialyte is this shit that you would give kids when they're sick. I don't actually know what the hell Pedialyte was for. It's the healing item? Well, now I know. But it literally tastes like somebody took a swig of your drink with an open mouth and then let that shit fall right back into the damn jug. That's what Gatorade and Powerade taste like. Or adults when they drink too much. It's true, but that's why you can sub it for those two drinks. It's because they're very similar, apparently. This is what the drinking community has told me. Oh, I forgot to do it up here. That might have been too big. Powerade is disgusting. Gatorade. Oh, wait, I read that one already. Hello, Girl Center. That's what I get for being a TTS streamer. I don't remember where the fuck I left off ever. Just trying to understand why the hell I ain't hungry, but I forgot that I ate like 3 eggs. You were thinking of playing Onion Ring today? I say go for it. What's there to lose other than time? Sip. Hi, Potat. Oh, you said Wawa. I was about to chug this extremely high caffeinated coffee. Wait, I got so distracted I forgot I was supposed to fix the damn stream title. Enlisted instead, it's super funny. I have no idea what Enlisted is, but, you know, have a good one. Oh, thank you for the biddy! Okay, title fixed. To the best of my ability. Hey, Stream Elements, you didn't read that! What the hell?
I missed you, Cags Cry.
Oh, okay, there it is. I could, like, poke myself in the eyeball here. Alright. Y'all didn't see or hear that. That was just a momentary lapse in mental judgment. Uh-oh, I might have to switch this around. Hold on. What the? How did water get down there? This is way more comfortable. Whoa. Who knew tilting your tilt could do the thing? You're actually out right now and reception is shitty and slow, so hard to watch stream right now. Gotta drive back. Point is, you gotta go. That's okay, Potat. See you. Hold on, let's type it for you also. And I need to step away for like 3 seconds. Or 15, because y'all might be weird and count. Okay, I'm back. To whoever was out there counting. The seconds that I was away. Ah! So what I hope to have done is like show some some of the color that goes underneath here to make it look cool, but I am struggling. No, don't erase it. Okay, I'm gonna have to rethink this. I don't know what I hope to accomplish, but it's not happening. Do people still have favorite colors? Is that a thing? Oh wait. My favorite color is you. Checo, lay down. I heard you ain't feeling well. The hell you doing looking at TV, stressing your fucking eyeballs out? That was so mean. Hi, Chuck. You do really like purple? My friends assign me a favorite color because you don't know yours? You mean... I didn't... No, that's not what... How can I time this guy out? Unbelievable. What was your community assigned favorite color, Guro? I'm curious. Oops. I don't like the way that looks either. You think crimson is your fave? It's pretty sexy. It's kind of a statement. Purple is also. Okay, okay. I asked y'all what your favorite colors are, but I'm not telling mine. I just like withholding information like that, you know? Keep the power out of balance. Would it be this pin? Oh, I think it's this pin. This pin will do it. Nope, this pin is not it. Maybe it is this pin. I don't know. I'm gonna say this 400 times before I finally settle on this pin. Power over information. It's what I do best. That looks a little more intentional. I don't. Y'all know I never drawed a single day in my life. I'm not that keen on red because it reminds me of what lies beneath. Oh my goodness. Red isn't my favorite color, but the power that it has is something that I can only respect. I don't like that either. I am struggling. Chuck, my boy. My hands are used for peace and peace only. Put your pants up! Oh my god! I'm never letting you live it down. You're lucky I can't use my keyboard swiftly enough. I would time the entire chat out. 600 seconds each. Give me some fucking peace. Well, that's mean. Everybody didn't commit the crime. But those who did, you know who you are. I have to ask myself why I used red. I think I answered it earlier, but now in the moment I'm kind of like, why? Why you do that? I don't think Baha is allowed to do that on stream. Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that on stream. So you're telling me to pull my pants back up? I am. I don't care that you undid your belt. I don't care that you're flopping around. I don't want to see it. I don't care. I don't care if it's as hot as a Louisiana summer and you're just sitting in a pool of your own sweat. You ever sit up from a chair and think, well, you don't think this, but you look down and you're like, and you hope nobody thinks you pissed yourself, but it's just a sweat puddle. It's not visible? I'm Asian? What? What? You have an invisibility cloak or some shit? What does that even mean? I'm sorry, Chuck. I don't understand. Could you clarify? Please. Just for me. But can I have VIP again for 5 seconds so I can spam Feels Weird Man until the chat entire chat is just that? Actually, no. I like how Chuck's just not going to explain. I guess it really is just an invisibility thing. Woe is us, who'll never know. Can anybody tell me what the hell I'm doing? Y'all help me color this. It's so hard. I'm struggling. I swear I'm an adult, but I don't know why that's so funny to look at. You explain to you by words later? Oh. Okay. I don't want to hear it then. I don't want to know. I'll just have to stay forever in ignorance. You had this moment. You could teach not only me, but the entire chat. And you chose to leave us all in the dark. This feels kind of weird. Oh, I actually have it. I didn't need to change the messages. Ignorance is a bliss. Unrelated to anything at all, I know a lot of people are at Anime Expo this weekend. Chuck, have you ever considered going to Anime Expo? Would you make a table? Would you sell things? What them nails do? They slice people! What the hell? What do you think they do? Oh shit. Oh, that's the eraser. Oh shit. Actually, wouldn't it be cool if this finger was lighter than the rest? It's kind of like I point out that it's farther away. Same with this one. Yep, that fucks. Hi, Dio! If it's not on the other side of the world, I would. Yeah. Ooh! How much money? Sorry, just kidding. True. It's so far away. I always call AX the locals event because unless you're a local artist living within, I'm gonna say like 6 hours distance to Anime Expo, the cost to attend can almost be too much. You have to like already be rich to attend as an artist selling rather. You don't have to be rich, but you have to have, you know, some sort of access or ability or safety net or a sponsor or somebody who works for airlines that can get you a discount. It's like, you know. Oh, that's kind of where it is, because carrying all of your merchandise can be very cumbersome. Well, I must get busy. Lovely to see you all as usual. Take care and have a good day. See you, Mez. I hear K-san was AX. I heard it and I saw a video, but you know, I wasn't actually there, so who knows? It could be a lie. The internet always tells us lies. I wish I was at AX. All your fave artists are selling things. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not... So, like, I have a hate-hate relationship with anime conventions. It just... I don't know. It's... I like what it should be, but I don't like what it is when I get there. And there, granted, there are some moments or situations where I'm just like, damn, this was kind of worth it. There's some other situations where I'm like, actually, I don't know, this wasn't worth it at all. So I think for now, for me to go, it has to be, one, it shouldn't cost me $6 million. And two, I don't know, there's got to be a very, very strong benefit to me going to them now. But I could just be old, and that's the problem. You know, when you get old, you don't do anything anymore. So to all the folks out there, don't get old. Don't do that. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you get old? I fixed it and then I broke it in the same motion. What is art for if not to spend copious amounts of time correcting the mistakes that I made, Can I stop aging? Die young? 26 is already feeling too much. Damn, Grandpa! Can we get some hip points in the chat for Chuck for being so damn decrepit? Actually, that's so mean. That's like targeted bullying. Don't do that. Don't do that. Baha, at what age are we no longer young? The age when you wake up and everything hurts, and while everything is hurting, you're just like, oh, I wish I could sit down on a little cozy chair and drink coffee or tea. But you can't, you gotta go to work, but maybe you wake up earlier so you can make time to sit in a cozy chair. Who the heck work? Oh, okay. Mercia said it's fine. I guess I can't describe anymore. When you start complaining, you already kind of old, sadly. But, wait, Mercia, no! I'm giving you specifically an exception to the rule. Help, I got the everything hurts wake up moment when I was 12. Okay, I'm giving you an exception as well, girl. Okay, actually, let me redact some of what I said. So everything hurts is a trait of getting old. But I think it in itself isn't, right? Because we got folks out there, you know, they're going through stuff in life. Everybody's not born with the same kit, right? So they're just hurting every day from the day they were born. that doesn't make them old. But like the pain plus the complaining at 6 o'clock in the morning so that you can drink your coffee and or tea. Getting angry at kids playing, that one's definitely an old trait. That one's probably above everything else. You see a kid laughing, you're just like, oh, then you're probably old. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. When you suddenly hate all kids. Happy Disability Pride Month to our bitches with the everything hurtsitis. Yeah, that's what I mean by everyone has a different kit, right? So I had to like clarify, like, no. Just because you have ouchies doesn't mean you're old. But if we put all these things together, then we can kind of like pull together, you know, some proof there might be some elderly behavior in there. Let the children do child things. It's so funny. I would say specifically, while a lot of times when we think of kids, we may think of, you know, somebody so true once you start rolling your eyes at kids. Yeah, it's true. Like rolling your eyes at them, that's actually kind of funny. So extra. What for? But when you think of kids, we do often think of people who are like no taller than someone's knees or something like that. If they're tall, if they're like 6 feet tall, you know, a kid's somebody who's like at your knees, or an ankle biter or whatever like that. But I also include kids along in like the teenage age range, and it's very important that I specify that because I remember being younger and I like didn't like tiny kids, right? But everybody I knew didn't like tiny kids because we're teenagers and we're cooler than that, right? We're just all stupid and young. But as I've gotten older, the amount of time, I mean, granted, teenagers can say or do some things that are a bit questionable, but they're also teenagers. But when you see like grown ass adults straight up dogging on teenagers for hours on end, I'm like, nah, you're officially old. Like, little kids alone ain't do shit to you. You literally are old enough and have enough access to go do something else. Leave them kids alone. So that's an official, you know, aging moment. I'm gonna put that above everything else that I listed. Listen, Adam never touches, so officer, by the facts, I did not slap the kids. You can't pull freaking science here on it. That's not the point. Chuck, leave the kids alone. Go somewhere. Actually, don't. Nobody clip that. That sounds so terrible. Please, nobody clip that. That's not the context of this conversation. Leave them alone. Slapping people's kids. Let kids be kids. Kids will never not be annoying. It's true. They're going to be annoying, but being annoying isn't a crime. It's just a state of being. Hi, Animia. First time seeing my new model. Looks good. Thank you. Can y'all believe that this model is still only halfway done? But I ran out of I ran out of free trial time. I have to fix so much. I love being annoying to other people. One of my closest friends, like, that's their MO. They wake up like, I have to piss as many people off as possible. And I'm like, girl, you have to stop. You cannot just be waking up and pissing people off like this. One of these days, you're gonna get folded like a paper clip. But you know what? If you want to be annoying, that's okay. Don't say I didn't warn you. She's just waiting for that moment. She'll be like, if I die, I die. And I'm like, no, it doesn't have to be like this. Choose peace. What program am I using? Also, you feel that? I'm using Clip Studio Paint, but half of the interface has been cropped out. Oh, actually, I forgot to put it in streaming mode so that you wouldn't see any of the interface anyway. Let me fix that real quick. I have different workspaces for different uses. All of my panels are still visible to me. It's just not visible to the camera as much. But like, half of the stuff is here on the side. And then the other half of stuff is on the bottom. Hold on, I have to use the string to figure out where to put it. There you go. Oh, you meant for my model? Oh, I drew it in Clip Studio Paint. Fixed the layer separation in Photoshop because I just knew for sure it would transfer out of Photoshop based off when I was learning in the early time. You know, I couldn't get any clear information about saving it or exporting out of Photoshop, but or if CSP could also do the PSD export. I couldn't remember. And I was not about to fight some programs and fuck up and waste like 600 hours of time. I'm kidding. It was more like 40. So I opened it into Photoshop, made sure all the layers were separate. And then I put it in Live 2D Cubism. I don't know if there's another software you can use. I mean, to create this stuff, but Live 2D Cubism is the only thing I know that does the Live 2D. If there's other software, I'm curious to hear about it. Especially if it's easier to use. God damn, let me use it. Please. To be frank, I haven't been folded like a paperclip, so maybe that's the reason you keep doing it. That's all it takes, right? What is that picture? It was this picture of this bird, and it was a Chinese meme. I couldn't read it, but I had to ask someone to translate it. And it was this bird who... It was like a seagull whose foot was super, super, super close to the water. And it was like how much I am trying to, toe the edge of people's patience. I love Clip Studio Paint, but you can't get used to the vectors. Even though that's like Clip Studio Paint's claim to fame. I've never used a vector in Clip Studio Paint. I actually don't know how to do that. I've been drawing in Clip Studio Paint as if it were Psy or Photoshop. As for the vector layers and vector line arts, I've seen people draw specifically with them. I haven't seen the benefit of it except for the cases of extremely clean line art. So even the way that I draw my lines is just not clean enough for it to be of value, I think. I didn't mean to zoom in on the abs, but like my lines, can I make the colors go away? If we look at my lines, they're not uniform. They're not totally connected. I have to go through and connect a whole bunch of shit on the end. They're jagged as hell. Look at this. Look at this. This is what my lines look like. And I don't care. I have zero desire to change or fix that. I like the way my stuff looks. It looks good though. You thought it might have been 3D modeled? Oh, that's interesting. Thank you. I did open Vroid. I opened Vroid and I messed around with a bit of the settings in there. I could have a lot of fun with Vroid. The only reason that I didn't make my model in Vroid is because I wanted to learn the skills for Live 2D. So as far as changing stuff in Vroid and making a model out of Vroid or editing the base model or importing textures or any of that stuff, I actually already know how to do that. That is what I went to school for. But me, hard-headed as fuck, I wanted to learn how to do Live 2D, so that's why I did this instead. Whoops. Oh man, where did all my buttons go? I moved them and now I'm lost. Oh wait, this is it. Okay, it's coming together here. Just a little bit. Somewhat. I was not meant to be painting this like I was doing actual paint. I was supposed to just do a simple shadow and move on. Why am I doing the most? Always. I'm always doing the most. Alright, let's see. You love the live 2D? Thank you. Yeah, what I need to go back and do, this is a secret straight off the press. Straight from the artist's mouth. I actually have not done any of the physics. And I think once I do the physics, that might pull most of the model together. Because of course I can glaringly see a lot of the errors. Some of y'all may be able to see the errors too. I know if the head tilts a little bit too far to the side, it looks kind of crazy. And that's because, one, I don't know what I'm doing, and two, there's a huge lack of physics. So the hair is not just doing the wiggly thing. Imagine trying to make your art as good as you can make it kind of cringe. I mean, for real, super cringe. It's not cringe, but it is a very, it's a actual artist challenge, especially artists who work in design pipelines. You can't make all of your work look the best as possible when you are on a time schedule and you have a team waiting on your content or waiting on your assets. You need to make it look good enough and send it through. You're in a constant battle against perfectionism and burnout? That makes sense. That makes sense. Am I on a time schedule for this? No, but I am on a personal, so yeah, first of all, there's no time schedule for this, so I could ideally make it as wonderful as I want it to look. But I do try to be wary of my billable hours, how long it takes me to draw something, because if I don't know how long it takes me to draw something, I can't price my work. And the amount of time it takes to draw it is part of the price. So one of two things needs to happen. I need to draw significantly better in the amount of time that I wish to take, or I need to perform the same skill in less time. Those are like my two options if I went to improve in a, I guess in a businessy art sense, less of like a personal art sense. The sooner I get this bout, the better. That's basically that's the main time thingy for this one, but yeah, it's not like it's due tomorrow. Or is it? Maybe it is. Okay, that should do it. That should do it. Ooh, a burpee. Our fight has been really good for pushing me to draw things, even if it's just sketch and flats. That is true. I think that's probably one of the better things about joining community art events like that. Is especially when there's point systems or a certain amount of content. Basically you're rewarded for the more that you create. Obviously you're also rewarded for the better you create, but at baseline every artist wants to at least create enough to get rewards. So anybody who is too stagnant, it'll force them to do everything or produce at all, which is extremely important. That's probably the biggest hurdle. And then from there, as once a person, or I'm sorry, once an artist gets into a sort of a rhythm of producing, then they can focus on other things. It's so weird. The time just manifests itself out of nowhere. Once, for me at least, once I'm in a rhythm of producing, I suddenly have more time to improve. And so now I can produce and improve, and then produce or improve, and then like choose between the two. And then it just continues from there. Dig will buy it only if you finish in the next 2 days. Dig has spent enough money that will not work on me. That will not work on me. Can't have Dig spending more money. Can't allow it. Can't allow. Have you looked at the leaderboards in this chat? I like watching numbers go up. It's your ultimate weakness. It's a reward. It's a reward. And some folks may not recognize it about themselves because maybe they never thought of themselves as the competitive type. Or they never thought of themselves as an assertive type, right? A go-getter. But having some type of measurement or reward or score for work put in makes every single human being's little pea brain say, ooh, I can do more and get more. And that drive benefits almost I can't imagine who it wouldn't benefit, but it definitely benefits most people. If I were to say from my couch science, it benefits most people, and most people thrive off having a tangible and achievable goal. It also helps that it started during your vacation, so you do have time. That's good. That's good. Your weakness is also numbers going up. See, it's totally fine. Totally normal. Seems like a good system overall, not just for artists. That is true. It's a good system for everyone, I believe. You're so competitive that it's a problem, especially in team events. You become like a rabid sports fan. Hey, if you know this about yourself, then you can manage your life around it better. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. There's no such thing as an ideal personality, only somebody who can, how would you even describe it? Function with their personality? Somebody well managed? Like a no-nonsense personality can still be more fun than a happy-go-lucky personality, because maybe the no-nonsense personality is like self-aware. But the happy-go-lucky personality might not be as self-aware and just causes damage after damage. Stuff like that. What are we doing? We're tickling the hand up here now. I think I figured out these hands. I was struggling there for a second. Y'all watched me. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But I think it's coming together now. This part would be... You don't know what I'm talking about? True. Even I don't know. But I do like that. No! I blended away. Imagine knowing what you're talking about. I've never seen Baha struggle with anything but words. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's true. Lately, I have arguments with myself in the car so that I can get better at talking. Not an exaggeration. Genius? I don't know if it's genius. First, I have to have something to be mad about. Usually, I remember something that had happened, maybe like. Well, I usually argue with myself in the car as soon as I go to work because I'm already angry that I'm going to work. So my brain's like clocked into being pissed off. And so I just remember something that happened before I went to sleep, and I have a whole argument with myself. Both sides of the argument in the car. Insane. It has actually helped to a degree. Because now I know what to do when I fumble over my own words. Normally leaving work. I'm assuming you're remembering things people have said or done at work and you just rage it out. This is probably the closest that I get to quote unquote venting, because I don't necessarily like to vent to other human beings, because in my point of view, when I vent to another human being, or if I tell another human being what's wrong or what's bothering me, I feel like I'm giving them an opportunity to help me fix the problem. And what if I don't want to fix the problem? So then I have to argue with myself. I had to get good at it. Or sometimes I don't deem the problem worth something to be addressed or fixed. Like sincerely deep in my soul. Like it just pissed me off and I don't want to fix it. So I'm like, I'm arguing with myself about this one. But if it's bad enough and I'm just like, yo, I don't know what to do about this, then I'll tell someone. I'm like, open discussion. What do we feel about this? That ruined it somehow. Oh. Never mind, I fixed it. I don't think it's this brush I need to be using. And I'm right, it's the pencil. I need... Or was it this one? No. This one? Basically, I went on a spending spree. A free spending spree on, what's that site called? On the Clippy store. And I bought all these sick brushes. And they've basically changed my life. Oh, that's huge. Maybe less here and more there. Yeah. want that light color. Not me with the whole mixing palette open down here and I'm using a different... Oh my fucking god. You know what? We're gonna leave the purple in there. I don't feel like fixing it. Leaving the purple in there. It's fine. Exactly, yeah. Like when I vent and whoever I'm talking to is like, I wish I knew how to help, or have you tried X? I'm like, okay, conversation's over. I love buying new brushes. Good morning, Jess. Yeah, when people try to help me, I usually don't get upset. Because I would have assumed if I were to tell them these things, I mean, if they were to tell me these things, I would want to help them. So I usually don't get upset. I've always been the type to curb that, which has somehow bitten me in the ass, believe it or not. This isn't like people need to change their habit type thing. I'm just going to explain my experience of how I got bit in the ass not sharing this stuff. People will tell me that I don't talk enough about myself and that it's a problem. And I'm like, oh no, the only things I want to talk about are the shit that piss me off. I don't think I can. I don't think we can have a conversation about the things that are bothering me. So I'm having a hard ass time navigating that. I'll definitely take advice on it, but it is what it is. But the main reason I learned is because I was actually the person who would give too much advice. And then someone was just like, I just want to, I don't want help. And I was like, oh. Because I couldn't conceive why else. And then I was like, that makes a lot of sense. That's why I don't vent. Huh, never thought about it. These gloves are sick. I'm trying to get into the habit of starting off with, do you want me to just listen or do you want advice when people come to me with stuff? That's a good idea. I should do that. That might save me so much freaking brain space. That is a good ass idea. And if I think about it, it like starts a healthy dialogue. So then the other person knows, oh, I can't assume people can read my mind. And this person is letting me know, but in a positive way. Maybe? Am I reading too much into it? Probably. Okay. The gloves are done with. I have to leave them alone. I have to leave them alone. They're done. They're done! The eggs are done! Okay. I never colored the rings. I'll do them last. Are you looking for a realistic viewpoint or do you That's fucked up. That's funny to me. The reason why that's funny to me is because it's like a very polite and gentle way of saying you're being dramatic as hell right now. That's how that reads to me. Light blue. Okay, okay, we're finally out of the darkest blacks. I can use the color blue now. Wait, what the hell? Why is that light blue? Oh, I know why. Just kidding, this color's gonna give me an aneurysm. I don't know how to shade this. Hold on, I have to go find a reference. While I'm looking for a reference, let's look at this slideshow of work that I've done before. My favorite, the ooze. Ooh. Oh wait, it's not a break. It's not a break. Go away message. Oh my god, all of it went. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just looking for a reference. It's like, you know those coats that have like, they look like a damn quilt on the inside? That's what I want. Quilt texture? Is that what I call it? Why did I get transparent images for stop signs? Oh, I wrote quit instead of quilt. Oh, I kind of like that way. This one's kind of sick. That one's also pretty sick. Okay, so I should take a medium color and draw all the crosses. What the fuck am I looking at? Alright, I think I got something here. I'm just grabbing. Whoa, that's huge. Okay, I have those two. Alright. I'm back with a brain cell. And a reference, so that I'm not out here struggling my life away. I wish I had snackable snacks, but I'm not even in the slightest bit hungry. It's just because I'm sitting here at my computer, I want a snack. Oh shit, I left that other color on. Hold on. I gotta turn that other sound off. I don't know how to do it. You're gonna snack right now? Oh heck yeah. Okay, I fixed it. I have an audio that leaks over into the other scene sources or whatever, and I don't know how to make it stop. My lack of professionalism is showing. Do. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I'll leave that as is. Maybe more like here. That looks crazy. So I'll just fix that. And I lost the color I was using. Just grab it. Re-grab it over here. Something like that. It doesn't look like normal. Oh, there he is. There it is. Okay. I have an idea on the sizing now. Maybe? There's probably like a better way where I could have just like drew a bunch of lines perfectly parallel, but what if I fucked it up? Because I tend to do that. Zoe, are you offering your toes up as a snack again? You guys might get a kick out of this. I was looking for things to attack on Art Fight, and I saw one that was like, design me an OC. And I was like, oh, cute. But then I read that they had a whole detailed list of things they wanted and specified that they don't like simple designs. And also a legal notice? Like, hello? Why don't they pay somebody? Why don't they pay somebody? How are they going to fight back? How are they going to fight back if they can't even draw their own character? Actually, factually, how are they going to fight back? That has to be TOS somehow. So, What? The only way I can see this being acceptable is if they are an artist and they simply did not want to make a character for art fight. And wanted to spend all of their art time focusing on doing their attacks. But then I should be able to go into their gallery and see that they have done attacks. Paying artists, oh, you mean with exposure, got you. And to be, well, Zoe, I know what you're talking about, but this is, so Art Fight is like, it's like a community game or event hosted by whoever created the word art fight or the concept of it. And artists from all over are filtered into two teams, and they draw characters from the opposite team to get points for their team. And that's it. That's the whole game. There's more to it, obviously, but that's like the gist of it. But in order to participate, one has to be able to draw. That's kind of like the bare minimum. You kind of have to be an artist to participate in Art Fight. So somebody used Art Fight to put up a posting for a commission that is extremely scummy of them. And not to be pretentious, but their art was not high enough quality to warrant someone doing that much for them. The legal notice was literally, by giving this to me, you acknowledge that I now have legal right to use this design for personal and commercial use, and you give up any ownership of the design and art associated. Why don't they just pay somebody? If they want so much, they really should pay somebody. This is... I know non-artists don't know this or may not think about this very often, but anytime a company or somebody who obviously has the money to do better hosts an art contest, most artists who are seasoned enough with, I'll say, commercial art, freelance art, and even just working very hard for even a modicum of return, they all recognize that a company or somebody with a lot of money who can afford to pay hosts contests as a way to get free art. That is why a contest is hosted. There is no other way to host a contest. The contest will be like, here's a contest. If you win, you get a 3060 whatever, right? A graphics card. A lot of people think that's fucking sick. I can't afford a graphics card. Of course I'll scribble some shit on a paper and send it in. But imagine that because of the prize, they will get like, I can't put it in numbers, but the amount of entries that they will get to the cost of that single graphics card is insanely out of proportion. And that's what this person is kind of more or less hoping for by joining Art Fight and then making a detailed list of their art request. They want as many people they're preying on people's want to make points. So they're like, yeah, draw all these things, but also it's mine at the end. Like, okay, so you want free art? Yeah, another event with an impenetrable barrier to entry. You mean like Genshin, but only for Primo Gems? Yeah, when Genshin does the art contest, they'll be like, 1,500 Primo Gems for the best artwork, and then you go to twitter.com and you look on the Genshin tag, and there are tens of thousands of incredible artworks created, and many of them have been for the contest. Genshin made their money. They got all that free art. And all they have to do is be like, tippity tap on their keyboard. They just, hi, Twitter user, whatever. Can I use your art for our next promo banner? Boom, done. They didn't have to do shit. Oh man, I'm a hater. I am such a hater. Oh no, I changed my scene. Okay, let me go back. I was typing too hard. But yeah, I'm such a hater. I can't believe that mini legal notice and or TOS or whatever you want to call it. I have only ever seen that when it comes to adoptables, and that's because the whole purpose of the adoptable is to give away a character design. You remember MiHoYo putting out incentives to stream Genshin? They did put out incentives. And I mean, if somebody is a quote-unquote small streamer, the incentives looked phenomenal. It's a little bit harder to put a tangible price on a streamer, I think. Because from my personal experience and point of view, streamers who may not seem to have quote-unquote high-paying engagement work a lot on their stream, and they invest a lot on their stream, and they exhibit extreme amounts of professionalism. So it's like even harder to price a streamer. And the reward for streaming 1 hour entries of Genshin was 2,000 per. I didn't know what the reward was. Hello? $2,000 Primos. $2,000 Primos. The Primos are expensive, but that's not a lot. That's not a lot. You have a user base with an absurd amount of people who are willing to bend over backwards. They literally just reached in their pocket. This is the equivalent of like a very well-off person going to a restaurant and leaving $100 tip because they can afford to. Like, they have the expendable income. Like, that's what that compares to me as. To obviously to the server, that's phenomenal. It's $100 tip, but to the other person, he made it back over the course of dinner. I'm a hater. That's a theory? So my thoughts on this are probably going to not necessarily be well received, but this game is a Chinese game made for Chinese people by Chinese people. I think it would be really cool if they included more. That would be really cool and really dope. But at the end of the day, it is their culture, their beauty standards, and what's popular to them that will always take precedence in this type of media. And I know a lot of folks may say, but they're going international. Well, they went international being themselves. It's really difficult for me to see how they could benefit changing any of that if the formula they started with is what got them where they are. What I do want, though, is it would be cool to just see. I think the best way to quote unquote fix this type of problem is to just have more, different types of devs interested in making stuff. Because then you can get a more, I guess, authentic background for different stuff. It won't feel as forced. It won't feel, though I'm not necessarily in agreement also with people who are like, it's just pandering. I'm like, no, maybe the person liked what they did, so that's why they did it. Everything doesn't have to be pandering. just because the viewer personally didn't like it doesn't mean it's pandering, but yeah, for sure. It's absolutely a thing where changing it is not realistically going to happen, but the links people will go through. Yeah. I think it comes with being a fan of something. When someone becomes a fan of any type of media, whether they like to admit it or not, it sort of becomes imprinted as a part of their personality. They don't like become evil because they like evil stuff, but the amount that they love this media is now like a big part of it's a part of their person. It means a lot to them, right? They look at it, the little dopamine receptors sparkle in their brain, they enjoy it. And the more people like something, the more a person personally likes something, the more critical they can become of it. And sometimes it's hard to notice when that's happening. The formula they started with, or didn't the formula they started with have Kaya as one of the most simpler characters, though? People love defending millionaires. I don't think that's... I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe. I know what you're kind of trying to say, but I don't think that was the case at all. In fact, I think I am one of 3 people who enjoy Kaya as much as I do. And Kaya has a big international fan base because he appeals more to an international person, maybe. But I think the more popular characters, when the game came out, like, it's gotta be Venti. Venti, definitely. It was Venti and I think some of the girls. Definitely the girls are more popular than the guys. It may not seem that way. To put it in a really, like, I guess, blind perspective, me always in LGBT fan spaces, yeah, always the guys are going to be more popular than the girls, like, no matter what. But when I go outside of that space, that is not the case at all. In fact, it vanishes. And I see nobody who likes the same type of stuff that I like for the reasons I like it. I wish I could like something like that. It's okay. If you don't, then it's probably not that big of a deal to you. And you may find that when people are up in arms about stuff like this, it's very hard to relate. If Baha has 1 million fans, I am one of them. If Baha has 100 fans, I am one of them. Are you gonna fight Dig for that role? I feel like everybody has to battle him for that position. Oh, my bad. The only reason I didn't say T the first time is because I was trying to think of all the letters at the same time and I'm dyslexic. That's the whole story. I was like, oh wait, there's more letters besides the first 4. And then I was like, what are the other letters? And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just have to... Sorry, everybody else who's on there. I fit every part of the LGBT acronym at a certain point, and out here rolling for waifus, checkmate Bahatheists. Bahatheists? Oh my god. What are we haters for? Or not haters, but what are we non-believers for? This isn't coming out the way I thought it would. This is not a hit tweet. Oh my god. Dropping the T, canceled, written in your twit longer. Let's go. Rip. It was bound to happen. I was gonna get canceled one of these days. I'm getting an Arby's ad that's like a Jurassic Park promo, and they're calling it the Primal Burger. I hate modern marketing so much that it is so funny. Wait, so you're laughing at the Primal Burger? It sounds like you love it. It's just roast beef and egg? Okay, that sounds like a sandwich I would make. Just like the cavemen used to eat, for real, for real. Where did cavemen get roast beef from? Can anybody answer this question for me? Like deli meat sliced roast beef. Wouldn't they just like shred their, wouldn't they put shredded beef on their sandwiches? Where did the cavemen... I don't know when the invention of bread came around. I don't... Invention? Is that even something you can say? It sounds so innately human, but can one say the invention of the invention of bread? A cow? I got nothing. I tried. I tried. The gears in my head are burning. I tried. I've been lurking for a bit, but holds head and anthropology. Okay, so I was trying to make my tiny little brain cell run as fast as possible based off of things that my coworker has told me about early humans. Because I was like, what if somebody out here knows the answer and they're just looking at me and flaming me inside of their brain? Well... I'm just saying, cavemen don't have Hillshire Farm roast beef available, you know? They have to... They... I'm falling in a hole! Somebody help me! Bread and beer have been around since the dawn of civilization. Oh wait, I did read that one. I don't know that? What do you mean? Were you there, Marcia? You telling me they had pink drink in the early times? I'm gonna say the olden days. Can I say the olden days? Does that count? What if I just say back then? Can't possibly clock me for having the wrong time if I say black then. Not me almost saying black then. No. I think it's only been 2 hours and I am talking as if it's been 7. the back in the olden days. We can never be 100% sure. I do need a life alert. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Brain cell running in a fucking hamster wheel right now. The only thing I can ever sound smart about is art. If you put me up here to try and sound smart about anything else, I will fail. That is a promise. It's kind of coming together. I don't know. What's up, Nox? Yo, let Nox be in the hole. What the hell? And Mercia, if they want to be in the hole. Are we about to solve some mysteries? What mysteries are we solving? If I'm not super chatty, it's because my brain is recovering. I'm fumbling over my words too much. I must take a mental nappers while being awake. But if you say things, I will happily engage. But I'm not bringing up the subject. For like the next 15 minutes, I'm not starting any conversation. Oh, congratulations on being first, Mercia! Finally, somebody was first. Actually, Kobez was first. Kobez was firsty first. Hello, Kaiju, and I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Everyone might go through a cycle of being first for a moment, so, you know, settle on it. Go ahead and also redeem first if you like. I'm first too, actually. Do you know what first sounds suspiciously close to? Second. Yo, congratulations on being first, Kaiju! Oh my gosh, Zoe, congratulations on being first! Oh my gosh, Anemia, congratulations, you were first! Alright, I'll zoom out. Man, who changed it? You can't even see the zoom out! Okay, there it is. Crayon, no! First sounds close to second. Hello, ISO! Congratulations on being first! Crayon, congratulations on being first! There's so many firsters in the chat right now. I love to see it. I love to see all the firsters. Hi, Jess! It also sounds close to thirst. I'm not thirsty. Here's the whole thing. I forgot the shoes! Anyway, take this as my proof that I am not a foot fucker because I forgot the shoes. No one's a fister! First, but without the letter R, Fimst. Superior Zoe. No fisters, no fisters, no fisters, no fisters, no fisters. I'm timing her out. Somebody help me. No fisters, no fisters, no fisters, no. No fisters. Can I have a sword for 5 seconds to ban fist? No! Mercy, you can't just ask for shit and then get it. Who taught you this? What is this emote? It's not often I walk into a stream and immediately get told no one is a fister. Just, it was worth a shot? Oh my god. Mercy, I didn't teach you that. Somebody else taught you that. You've been peepo begging in here from day one.
Please, any spare mod? Any spare swords, please? Please, spare swords. Anyone spare swords?
That's literally how you sound also. I heard it. But Zoe definitely is. And you have to like get a little... You gotta get a little... something to amplify the sound so you can hear her. You gave me the timeout dig. You gave me mob before. You gave me give points. You dueled me for... What the fuck? Every other streamer who gave him a sword and then asked him to stay mod taught him that. Can I have a sword so I can rub it in Mercia's face? ISO! These little jacket puffs look good? They are... This is actually just the start. The last time I drew the jacket puffs, it took me this fucking long also. But I didn't do it this way. I don't remember how I did it last time, so that's why I had to go find a new reference. Why you going in on me like that? What? I only described you. Zoe's the one who brought up the story about asking someone of average height to go grab a gift off the top of a average height bookshelf because she couldn't reach the top of the average height bookshelf like her average height friend. When all she had to do was tell... But then when she did that, she proceeded to say, I'm sorry, I can't reach this average height bookshelf. Could you grab it for me? And then she gave the gift. She could have just said, hey, the gift's up there, and then avoided the whole conflict. I'm not gonna let this go, by the way. I'll never let it go. Streamer out here trying to hide the truth about how many times I only had to ask for once for things. What? Any truthers in the chat? Below average height from the average height shelf. He's literally average height. If I'm below average height at 5'9", what does that make a 6-footer? Average height. Thank you. Have a good night. Phew! Alright. Damn, they look super high def compared to the rest. That's okay. This is still a process. And I think I meant to make the shadow on the side, but it's okay. We'll roll with it. We'll commit to our crimes. Not committing crimes, but commit to the crimes we've made. Hello? What do you mean? He's over 6 foot. It was on top of a wardrobe. Flawless logic. My logic is flawless. If you took a peanut out of the bag and you stood it up on the table, Zoe could barely meet it eye to eye. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say here. Why a peanut? Who knows? But if you took a peanut out of a bag, that's all I'm saying. Zoe would only reach the bend of the peanut shell. Listen, I don't make the rules. I simply follow them. Oh, whoops, not that one. Actually, yeah, that way. Random! You're gone! I swear to God, you better hope I can't reach your face to smack that attitude out of whatever we meet in real life. You won't be able to, but I understand. Next person to meet Zoe IRL has to test to see if she'll fit in a carry-on bag. I think she will. I honestly think she will.
R4ND0M4F
Thank you for
is
following,
now
Random.
following.
She'll fit into a tote bag. She'll fit into a sock. Come on. Y'all know how it is. Just... That's a very realistic perspective. Damn, I wish I had a Baja Blast. I'm telling ya. I'm out here in the trenches, blastless. Okay, okay. this might work. But I am the Baja Blast? Listen. I'm not about to juice myself so I can rehydrate off of my own fluids. You'll ask Kelly to stuff you in her bag? Why is Zoe sneaky 259 fade? Just to show you that I am in fact a person of reasonable height. Gap! Gap! Pre-recorded so you can Photoshop yourself being too big for that bag. And the laugh, that was so ugly. That laugh was so crusty. But, I'm with Mercia on this one. Why wouldn't Zoe just pre-record it? I don't think I like that. Oh, I don't have the dots on mine either. Wait, yes I do. They're dark. Oh, okay. Oh my god! My hips are twitching. What for? Why would my hips twitch? Okay, this is working out. I fumbled it and still made a goal. Unbelievable. All I have to do is just trust myself, you know? Trust myself in the process. I was not there with myself in the process for 90% of that. But we pulled through. Oh wait, it shouldn't be up the edges. Just the tops. And we're also lacking on the light blue on this part. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Much better. Random! Everyone send your prayers to Random, who is timing themselves out twice. Any masochists in the chat? If Zoe is a reasonable height, then I'm ready to start my basketball career. Let's face it, Toe Beans owns a ukulele so that she looks like she's a normal-sized person holding a guitar. Zoe owns ukes and guitars. I'm sorry, I fucking fumbled it because, you know, I can't talk. I tried. And here I thought Zoe was the bottom. How does it become some kind of canon that I'm 4 inches tall? That's just the energy you give off. You have the energy of a 2-footer. This is my conspiracy theory and I'm sticking to it. Jess says she's never seen you with anything but your ukulele anyway, so... What's the truth? Ah! My hip! I don't mean to scream, it hurts. I'm old! Alright, I gotta come down here and do these. I'm gonna have to find a reference for shoes. I'm gonna have to find a reference for shoes. Random's going through it. Random is truly going through it. You also want to say the muscle definition is amazing? Thank you! I went quiet because I'm actually looking for a reference for shoes. I should have went to the... I just realized I had this thing on top of me the whole time. How much should you pay for a blog post? Yeah, anybody looking to get paid to write blog posts, because I'm not finna do that. I was trying to find out what the standard was so I could know what to offer. Where is... I need Google for fancy shoes. Maybe Oxfords? I should have said black Oxfords. No. Yeah? Yeah, we'll go with Oxfords. Let me know what the standard is for a blog post, and I got you. Anjo, what the hell? Where'd you hear that? No! No! But thank you, Mercia. Yeah, I'm, my hip. Why are they hurting like this? Goddamn! But, I wanted to have, like, 5 blog posts on my website. That didn't necessarily need me to write them, but I did want them on my website. And I was like, I wrote like 5 letters and I was like, I ain't doing this. then I immediately went to Google to find out what the cost is. So true, Anjo. Nox, no! Confirmed likes fisters. Yo. But yeah, I was, oh shit, that's a long ass time. But yeah, and I was like, I want to do this. And I know, I guess people's first thought would be to go to Fiverr, but I know I'm not popular by any means, but I know enough people that surely somebody would like to take on an odd job. So I was like, huh. There's a crackhead outside just laying on the sidewalk. Anjo, just don't engage. Don't engage. Because as soon as you do... The thing is about crackheads out in the wild, especially when they're in somewhat public spaces, so like outside of storefronts and whatever, of course people find them uncomfortable and stuff because their behavior is a bit erratic and they don't look so conventional. But the thing is, they will say anything. And they will be the funniest fuckers alive. But as soon as you laugh at their joke, they turn their roast onto you. And so it's no longer funny because now you're getting fried. So it's just not worth it. You just want to... you want to leave the Pandora's box of the crackhead alone. Else he will say something and it'll hurt your feelings. Hey, yo, guess what? Yeah, what's up? What's up, Random? Also, what's up, Grim? Have y'all seen my dog? Have y'all seen my dog? He plays games. There was a crackhead out in Tennessee that was famous for jumping out in front of cars trying to get a payout, so everyone would drive super slow to that one spot. Do you know how fast you have to jump out in front of a car to also get hit by a car? Well, I guess you don't, because the car is already moving faster, so you just have to time it. Like, if the car is 300 feet away, you better have been mid-jump into the middle of the street. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll buy it. Yeah, Zoe wants you to be a fister, Grim. She came in here hot and ready talking about fisting, and I was like, yo. And I've been trying to like tame chat to stop talking about fisting, but they won't. So if you wouldn't mind, Grim, the entire chat would love for you to fist them. Why am I doubting your stories? Mercia, I doubt everything. I doubt everything. The first time I hear something, I doubt it. It's not a personal thing, I promise. I just doubt everything. Grimithy and Zoe going on a date to Lush and then the fisting. I don't know why I said it like that. It was the Grimithy. Brought it out of me. Look, she knows what she wants. Gotta respect that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still looking for shoe references, so we're gonna keep this photo of my dog up. I guess it's time that I do one of those super sexy photo studies of shoes. You see them quite routinely if you follow art. But every now and then somebody will wake up and they'll draw shoe studies and they look phenomenal. Every single time someone does them, they look amazing. And it's now my turn to post them and hopefully get 6 bajillion likes.
You know how to draw feet? Incredible! Please take my engagement. Hello, Baha. I think your doggo is cute.
Thanks, Mercia. Enough trying to finally get a date with subtlety. Time to just straight up ask someone if they're a fister. Yeah. No, don't do that. Don't do that, people, please. My friends, my dear chat, please don't do that. Please do not. Of course, Baba wants to study feet. Can't fucking stand this dog. Wait, I found a shoe that looks like my shoe. An ASOS shoe. What does ASOS stand for, y'all? Can someone help me? I zoomed in too far. Alright, we got a shoe from ASOS. The person is literally standing the same way that Bahari is, so this will make my life a lot easier. ASOS? The computer? No, you're thinking of ASUS. It's a clothing brand, but clothing brands that are acronyms usually stand for something. Baha pretending to not already be great at drawing feet. I'm not. I've never drawn a toe in my life. It's a joke. Yeah, time this bitch out. I'm sick of this. I'm so fucking sick of this. Every day I get accosted. Almost forgot how to spell your damn username. Oh shit. The worst part is if y'all fucking start cackling behind your screen every time you get timed out. Like, what's the point of me timing you out if you just get the giggles? Don't ooh-woo at me. The problem is Baha is great at drawing feet because they never draw shit. Just permaban everyone? You're definitely not getting mod privs. Wait, who else is in here? I feel like being annoying, so I will. It's getting dangerous out there. Did y'all see how big the door is? That was Zoe. Oh man. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Focusing. Focusing. I'm focusing. The way Nox just screamed, "Stop!" Did you look around for the call? That was just a doggy door too? It was Grimm's doggy door. She really out here little as hell. Can't wait to put Zoe in my pocket. Yeah, I can't wait either. Literally everybody on the planet Earth is taller than her. Okay. Wait, so if the light is coming... Hold on. Too big. Too small. There we go. The shoes are going to be on their own light source, and there's nothing you can do to stop that because I will not change it because I don't care enough. My instructor in school stayed on my fucking nerves, let me tell you. Could not stand the guy. But he said one thing that resonated with us, which was very shocking because of the way that he ran his classroom and the way that he ran quality of work. For some context, the discipline is 3D, you know, 3D modeling, 3D rendering, 3D yada yada yada. And he said, more importantly than looking correct, it needs to look good. But by quote unquote good, he said believable. So anybody out there who may find themselves literally on the verge of tears or breaking their teeth in grinding frustration, trying to make something look real, I'd suggest taking a step back, coming back, and then, or you don't have to take a step back, do whatever you want, but just consider making it just look good enough so it's pleasing to the eye. Because you've probably done enough work to make it believable up to that point. Or, I'm sorry, making it look realistic up to that point. So all you gotta do is just make sure it looks good. Quick question. How do you hug a 4 foot inches tall woman? With your hands. This gets into a dangerous territory because you know there's that thing that people like giantess or micro, where they like the little tiny person in the hand. You know what I'm talking about? Please don't make me go into detail. I'm not about to expose myself as being a freak on stream when I'm not, because I'm not. I swear I'm not. Baba is the OG God, I wish that were me guy. No. Very rarely will you find someone that is going to stare at each individual section of your art to expose the singular inconsistencies. That is also true. That is super rare. The only time people do that are when a very popular game comes out from a very popular franchise. And some artwork comes out for that very popular franchise. And because it's popular, people like to hate on it because it's popular. There's no other reason. This also folds into a little bit of what I was talking about, where the more somebody loves something and it becomes a part of their personality, the more critical they are of it. So you got those two camps, you know, waiting as this new thing pops out. Then they'll zoom in on your artwork for sure and let you know where you fucked up. But the quote unquote fuck up isn't even a fuck up. It's like the things that they'll point out as being problems, even seasoned artists will like we'll do a double take and they'll be like, what's wrong with it? And they'll say like they have to do a little bit of studying. And then after a little bit of studying, the seasoned artist, because you know the pressure of not sounding like a fucking tool who doesn't know what the hell their craft is, they'll be like, oh, I guess you're right, that is true. And then they'll probably drop it there, because what's the point of going any deeper on this? The person got paid. Honestly, the seasoned artist who's asked to give an opinion on some popular like artwork that made it out of whatever company and is now just being published everywhere, the seasoned artist is mostly thinking to themselves, God damn, I wish I could have got paid for making mistakes like this. They don't give no fucks that the shit had a mistake. I don't. They are thinking, damn, I wish I had that job. Stream Element, shut up. Nobody asked you. Baha, are you always trying to call me 4 inches tall to satisfy a kink? What? I ain't read that. Lunchable sized. That's kind of cute. Lunchable sized. Mistakes. Ain't got no time to worry about that. I got paid. It's true. It's true. This also goes back to the thing I was talking about where artists who work in a design pipeline or whatever, they don't have time to make shit look picture perfect. And the people who are receiving their assets don't give a fuck that it's not picture perfect. The most likely the person who received their assets, right? Like the coder who has to code in all the attacks for the attack sprites. They're like, phew, so glad somebody drew this little character with the big tits slashing her little sword, because I sure the hell don't know how to do that. And then they type in their little fucking code and call it a day. This is what Baba gets for making fun of Zoe's Fisted King. I was not making fun of it! The fuck? Now, I don't even know how to draw my damn shoe now. Look what you did! Okay. 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 Oh. Okay. Wait, I don't have a F? You don't have a F? What does that mean? Poor Dig getting timed out even when he's not here. I think I mentioned it last stream, right? Where I took that redeem away. Because I was like, no, Dig has graduated past the point of need for this redeem. I thought the joke of it had even worn off. And that's why I had taken it away. And he was like, no, bring it back.
R4ND0M4F is now following.
Wait, are there multiple randoms? Oh, I never mind. Ignore me. I don't know how that happened. I do know how it happened, but I don't know how that happened.
R4ND0M4F is now following.
I accidentally click refresh. That's what happened. Okay. I think you should keep it because he says some weird shit. Dig always says some sus things that deserve to be timed out. This reminds me my brother carries a coin in his pocket. This is literally a plastic one fuck coin. It's his last one. It's true. Dig will say some sus things. There's nothing more I can say on that. It all has been said. The chat has spoken. Ooh, my tummy. Oh, I didn't even zoom in that hard on the feed. Yeah, dang. Oops. Uh-oh, I'm lost. Okay, there we go. Oh! Okay. 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 I got super focused there for a second. Let me come back in here. Let's see what we're talking about. Random time themselves out again. I recall the last dig timeout Mercia gave. You know what? I do now also. As soon as I don't see the text anymore, it leaves my mind. You know? I can give all viewers that benefit of the doubt. Hi, quick question. Also, hello. The best Disney Channel? Can you tell me a little how to draw texture like skin or clothes? I don't know how to draw. And then I will come right back to this. I'm gonna see what everyone else said. I could run my life by the precise regularity that random times themselves out. Time to fight Baja for the tunes. I told you, Anjo, I'm not bringing them back. I'm gonna start timing you out for asking. Why are you squeaking everywhere? So I'm trying to think of like how to describe that from the position of maybe not knowing much of anything at all. If you look at the way that I draw skin, there's no texture on it at all. I don't do texture on my skin, except here on this wrist where I added a vein. But for the most part, I don't have texture on the skin. A lot of it can simply be changing the brush that you're using. So if you know how to put in a flat color and then do a single color of shading, you could literally change the texture of the brush that you do the shading with, and it would make a huge amount of difference. Let's see if I can do it with this one. Is this brush gonna do it? So this, oh shit, that's huge. And still too large. So here, well, you can't really see it too well. I'm going to make the color darker. Maybe like this. So I have a brush that right here that kind of looks like a, what do you call it? An oil pastel or a crayon. It's actually a crayon for real, I think. And I just went over top of it with that, and that immediately adds texture. Like, so there's like the very literal way of adding texture, where you just find a texture brush, add it in there, boom, there's texture. And you would only use it for highlights and shadows. I would not suggest it for midtones at all, because you will lose the texture. So I don't want texture in my drawing, so I'm gonna remove that. But if I were to add the highlights onto Bahari's face, I want the highlights to be warm to show the color underneath the skin, so I'm pick yellow instead of whatever else. Some people, man, this brush is not a good example, I don't think. Well, there's this one. Some people will put like the highlight, like a girl, not well, anybody can wear it actually. So like when people put highlight on their face for makeup, they'll use like a texture brush to add the highlight. You can do it to add it in any place like this, and then you just blur it out. Let's see if I can blur it. Where's my blur brush? You just blur it a little bit so that it kind of fits in, and then boom, instant skin texture. But I don't usually draw my stuff with textures, so That's the best I can describe. And then past that is looking at, what do you say? The references that you use for your texture. So the references are going to make a huge amount of importance. You're going to want high quality textures. I'm sorry, high quality references of people's faces that damn near show every fucking pore. And you want them to have stark lighting. I want to see if I can find any. How would I even describe that? Anyone got 200 CP for me? I'm broke, Sag. Like clippy points. So I only spent 50 clippy points on my recent brushes. I just searched the free category because I'm a broke bitch. Oh, here's one. This lady. Oh wait, not this. I don't want this window. I want this window with the Google search. It's so I can bring it up. And oh my god, the last thing I had was the freaking Great Canadian, whatever the hell you call it. So yeah, when you're looking, you want for photos kind of like this lady. We got very good shadow. Very obvious light source. Can't really see my cursor, so I'll have to just describe it. You can see the light on the bridge of her nose, the light highlights on her lips, the shadow under the top lip. This is like a great reference photo for learning texture on faces. I would say this one too, but I can't really see it that well. Shot kit. Let's hope I don't get anything crazy. Yeah, this old man is another good example. We got a very obvious dark side, and then you have a very obvious light side. You can see every freaking hair on his face. You can see every wrinkle on his skin. Totally good stuff. But yeah, the two things for textures on skin is having a good reference to reference from, and having a brush that actually has the textures in there. And that's the best starting point I can give. Wait, what are we talking about? Who changed the thingy? Okay. Let me make this go away. I can't, I have to wait. It fucking hijacks my OBS when it does this, so I gotta wait. Okay. Alright. Have I looked at any of the courses on ArtStation? No, I have not, but I would also recommend the courses on ArtStation. Definitely going through a course helps too. I kind of figured that was self-explanatory. Or not self-explanatory, but something, maybe somebody's first course of action to look for. But if anyone out there listening has not thought of actually just going to find an E-class, I would say, actually, I'm going to have to say, I got to resend what I said before and suggest that first and foremost. So you can learn from an actual teacher with actual things for you to go through and all the other good stuff. After that, yeah, a textured brush and a really good reference can get you pretty far. Oh, a raid?
No!
Not the laptop. That was good. Is art extremely difficult? In my personal view, art is incredibly difficult. But what does that saying go? Do something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. If you enjoy art, if you sincerely enjoy art, that means the pitfalls and difficulties and struggles that you go through, you find them rewarding to conquer. That's what I mean by enjoy art. Not by, oh yeah, I like drawing, but I mean like the hard part, you like that too? Then it's worth it for being as difficult as it is. But thank you for the raid, Melly. Hello, hello. How was your game? Hi, Melly, people. Hello, all of my friends from the mountain. Rug raid. Rug raid. Why do I always show up in random streams at the same time it gets raided? I have that problem too. Melly made an old man sleep on the floor. I did not. What? Oh, Melly did that. Okay. Whew. Yeah, it sounds like something Melly would do. I'm just kidding. Melly's so nice. Why would she ever do that? Melly, why'd you make that old man sleep on the floor? Explain yourself. Lovely art. Thank you. Where was I at? I was on the shoe. Oh, that's right. I'm not doing highlights yet. I'm actually doing highlights last, so we'll just continue going forward. I think I finished all the light blue, though. Yeah. Let's see. I did no such dishonor to an old man. Okay, okay. I'll actually believe Melly before I believe chat. I'm gonna have to say that. That is my bias, and I will state it so everybody understands. Shoe Mamma Mia? Baha, when are you gonna free the nips? Free the nips? No, Baha's nips will never be free. Hi, Kukushi. Thank you. Yeah, nobody can look at Baha's nips. The fuck? Tragically stated. Tragically stated. It's not because of Twitch. I said so. The nips can never be free. I think someone asked, can I take the X's off of the chest? Can I take the pasties off? And I said, only if you put something else there. That's paraphrasing the whole conversation, but that's in short how it went. Oh, sorry, Baba's depriving us? Oh my god. It's not me depriving you, it's just, that's just the life. You're gonna have to get over it. That's reality. Did you enjoy being on a billboard? Now that I'm no longer working with an impossible color, I think I can bring the paper back to paper color. There's actually like 12 sketches on the sheet. You just couldn't see them. Because I couldn't see them. I also drew a C somewhere, but I can't find it. Oh, right there. I think I can delete it. I'm gonna delete it. And if I wasn't supposed to, well, I'll know better now. They actually don't exist. The tape hides the fact that there aren't any neat nerps underneath. Jess might have a point. Rest in peace, Nightbot. Neurons activated. I'm gonna need you to go back to them abs and just hold it there. That's the stuff. Hi, Annie. All right. It's been, oh. Pasties with nips on them. Can you have that? No. No, if you draw a nipple on top of the pasty, I will personally ban you from this channel for being so belligerent. If you accidentally forgot the pasties, I'm like, oh shit, you forgot the pasties. No, I won't showcase your art, but thank you for drawing it. But if you actively put a nipple on top of the pasties, I'm banning you out of 14 different channels. I have powers and I will use them. Lovely character, thank you. Alright, now to work with this obscenely bright blue. Which I will have some difficulty with, but we're gonna do our best here.
What?
Already fucking up. You love to see it. I don't like this brush. I need a different one. I don't like this brush either. All my brushes suck. My eyeballs. But like, what if it's really good? If it's really good, honestly, applause to that artist. They went above and beyond. They did amazing work. But I will not showcase it, and you will be banned out of 14 different channels. I can't stop a human from doing what a human wants to do, you know? I just can't control people like that. And it doesn't bother me that I can't control people like that. But I can control what they see. I can control where they go in relations to me. What are all the channel names? Don't worry about it, Marcia. I always get a little annoyed when people forget to draw my character's blind eye. I don't hold you for that. It can be somewhat... It's a weird place to be in because it's like, oh my gosh, somebody drew my character, that's so amazing. I'm very thankful. But something like a blind eye, as far as what I know from character creation, right? And character design and all that stuff like that, usually there's something on a character, or not something on a character. Usually all the things that make a character's design what it is when you see it, the official reference or whatever, all that stuff is there for a reason. And even if it's not, or not even if it's not, some things are not there for a reason. It just quote unquote look cool. I don't blame that either. But these things sort of are the identity to the character because we can't meet the character in real life. We can't get to know the character. We can't grow up with the character. So when we forget small little details like this, it can feel pretty disheartening. So I understand. You just say it was before she lost the vision and then well, at least there's a small way you're able to, you know, validate the work. But again, of course, when someone does gift art or whatever, it is really awesome to get the work. I'm not saying it's awful to get free art or that I'm ungrateful for free art. It's just, you know, the OCs are kind of, these things do matter. They just turned a blind eye to the truth. Oh my god. And her blind eye is like a part of who she is. She learned to become an amazing monster hunter despite being half blind. That kind of like emphasizes some of what I was trying to get into. Like, oh shit. Oh shit. The visual elements of a character's design are like the best way that someone can describe their backstory without saying it yet. This is fun. Ever since because the thing that I went to school for kind of like included a lot of this. So now when I watch at least, you know, big films, big screen, what do you call it? You know, movie theater films that include character design or costume. Well, all of it will include costume design, but usually it's animated stuff with character design. I pay close attention to things that are actually added into the character design because I'm like, what does this mean? Because all of that stuff isn't accidentally drawn. Do you think your background knowledge adds to your enjoying movies or hinders it? My background knowledge has made enjoying movies phenomenal. I actually enjoy movies now. Like, so before, when I would watch films, I would be like, "Oh, that was really cool." And I have a hard time immersing in a story being told to me a lot of times. So, of course, this is why I like games more, but I had a hard time like immersing in most films. So I would just watch it and think, "Oh, this is cool. It's something to do with my family or friends." And then I would watch it. And then I would watch it and I'd be like, okay, I enjoyed that. That was a really funny story. And there would be so many things that I never saw or never would have noticed that added to the story. So once I learned just a little bit as far as like design and set design and cinematography and character design, all the stuff like that, it helped made me be able to identify what makes a movie or what makes the characters in the movie as important as they are. Like, they're not just there for the fuck of it. Seeing these YouTube movie critics, I think, have never watched something or never have fun watching something. Also, YouTube movie critics, I believe they'll tell you, yeah, I went to school for film, but like, can they explain that a little bit better? Because anyone can hop up on YouTube and call themselves a movie critic. Literally, all you have to do is watch films to be a movie critic. You don't have to do anything past that. You don't need any education. She also She also went through phases with her hair. During her early years, she always kept her hair in her face, hiding behind it. Always kept a hood up as well. It always helped her feel secure. She moved into having it pushed back when she gained some confidence and lost the hood. See, that matters too. That's something I learned actually, where I would just be like, it's cool and edgy to have a hood up. And then I later learned through schooling, like, oh no, you can actually describe like personality traits based off of the design. It's like you know it, but you don't know it until it's set into your face, I think. Well, I didn't know it until it was set into my face. Y'all might be a lot brighter than I am. So as one can imagine, I also didn't like a lot of stuff because I didn't understand its importance. And I was like,
that looks whack, or it doesn't look cool enough.
And looking cool is a valid criticism, but it's not the only criticism. I have a film degree and I can't dissect a movie for shit. What does a film degree do? Like, I actually want to know, because I thought it was similar to an art degree, where if someone says they have an art degree, there's like 4 billion disciplines, so I like wouldn't actually know what they're good at. And so with film, I thought there was like 4 billion disciplines, and I'm like, I have no idea which part of the film process they are knowledgeable in, but they know something. This color is so freaking bright. Fun fact, this color blue is historically was my least favorite color. And now it's Bahari's image color. I would see this color blue and I would immediately vomit. What's my favorite color? No, no, no. Remember, I'm information hoarding. I asked everybody's favorite color at the beginning of the stream, and then I was like, I'm not telling you mine. Okay, it's been like 3 hours. I'll share it. It's gray. Gray is my favorite color. So if I take the blue away, Bahari's entire design is just blue and gray. With a little bit of light blue. And I was actually in conflict with myself because I was like, should I make gray Bahari's image color? But then I told myself no, because it wouldn't stand out. So I made it this color blue instead. There you go, fun fact. Mom said that's fun. Baha constantly on the verge of vomiting every time they open up stream. Not anymore, it's grown on me, but it's grown on me because of gacha games, because there's like characters that'll have this obscenely would use this obscenely bright ass color blue, and I'd be like, Christ, my eyes! And then I'd be like, oh, but that looks kind of sick. There was one character from Alchemy Stars that did it. Obviously, Kaya from Genshin has that color. Let's see if I can find the character. I'm about to expose myself for being a design jack. Let's see. Arc Knights have a lot of characters with a similar blue. Yeah, it's on some of the characters in Arc Knights too. What is this guy's name? Why is it this? Okay, just... Okay. Hey, where'd it go? I need... this image to stay here. So y'all about to see the full inspiration for Bahari's character. But, oh my god, the image keeps vanishing! No! Oh, that character looks sick too. Arknight. Oh, so I think the only character I can remember from Arknights was one of them that had like the little demon horns. For whatever reason, I cannot remember her name at all right now. This isn't the picture I wanted, the fuck? Well, you know... Wikia is the worst site to ever use, and I am struggling to get this image off of Wikia. It's a metaphor for the inspiration vanishing. She was like a main character in the beginning, and she was one of the little dragons. She definitely had a horn. I forgot. If I saw her, I could point her out, but I straight up forgot. Oh, it was saving in a different folder, and that's why I couldn't find it. So I'm gonna have like 14 images of this guy. Chen? I think that was her. I think that's the character. Here we go. Basically, this is Bahari's older brother. But this is where my jump off inspiration came from. Because I was like, this character's sick. It was like, I had a little bit of inspiration from Kaya, but he didn't give it to me all the way. And then I opened up, or I started an account on Alchemy Stars, and I saw this dude, and I was just like, holy shit! Truly a design lifter. Ah, no, look at me. Look at me. Does the jacket and the sofa have the same texture? Yeah, this illustration is a lot to process. But I believe the jacket has the same texture, the sofa has the same texture, and so does this white stole thing.
Korea is now following.
Older brother, you say? Yes, this does it for me. Also, hi, Tyric. Ice affinity. The only difference is Bahar, I guess, is a water affinity and not ice. I think I even... Pretty? Hello! Oh my gosh. Etheria, thank you. I'm so sorry that I can't actually draw like the Alchemy Stars artists. But thank you. You put Chen in Discord for reference. I have a strong suspicion Chen actually doesn't have the color blue. My soothing voice helped you get a perfect combo. Did you know that you go to hell for lying? Okay, alright. I can explain myself here with this one. I can actually explain myself with this one. I can explain myself with this one. So this picture of Chen obviously doesn't look super blue, but anytime you see fan art of her, they really emphasize that color blue. That's why all I could remember was the color and the horns. And Arknight's fan art is phenomenal. I ain't calling you a truther. Been having a good chuckle while you were talking about character designs, movie critics, and degrees, and I was doing some dungeon crawling in 14, just got finished while I wait on another to help with leveling. Oh, sick! Sick! Sunday seems like a really good day for just catching up in anything with MMOs, but particularly 14. I imagine like there's a bunch of resets or something, because... Is it Sunday? Oh shit, you know, I'm supposed to do something today. Supposed to leave my house today. How much time do I have? I have about 30 more minutes and then I gotta go. Who would do something like that? Go on the internet and lie? Yeah, Kobez is right. Who would go on the internet and lie? The other skin has the blue bit more pronounced, mostly because of the brighter red it has going on, leaving my house. Yeah, for real. Why is it so bright? Oh, shit. Listen here, Brush. Can you work for like 5 seconds? Oops. Let's rotate. Let's do a little bit of rotating. There we go. Yeah, no, Annie's totally my name. Wait, what? I enjoy seeing fan art of many of the gacha games like Genshin, Blue Archive, Azure Lane, Arknights, etc. And I definitely have a fondness for the color palettes and designs to so many of the Iron Blood girls with Azure Lane and the Genna girls from Blue Archive. Ooh. I have Azure Lane downloaded because every time somebody asks me what I do for work, I put up a photo of the USS Enterprise. That is my job. Interpret that as you can. Do I still have the photo up here, actually? No, it's gone. It's gone! And I did download Blue Archive, and I forgot to play it, but they send me notifications every morning. Obviously, I've played some Arknights. I haven't played it in the past year very actively, I think. So I've fallen off some, but I was playing the shit out of Arknights. Be careful when leaving your house that nobody steals your maple syrup. What the hell? My maple syrup? Oh, I said people totally don't lie on the internet, and I was like, your name is a joke? Okay, I understand now. So you're lying about it now. Marcia, why are you blushing over the damn ship? This is what I do for work. Oh, we're gonna go to Twitter? Bet. This is my whole job. Why is it all shaped weird? Because I don't know how to use the computer, that's why. Oh, there we go. Ship cuties. I'm mostly just doing the weekly Originium thing. Originium? How do you even pronounce that? The little glowy rock thing? Or an Arknights for the next limited banner. I actually talked with the English voice actress to Enterprise of the anime adaptation of Azure Lane. That's kind of cool. Can somebody explain to me how the island house is part of the arrow, part of the bow? Like, I look at this design and bust out. But that's why I like it. It's just so insane. It's so incredibly insane. I think my favorite part actually is the eagle. The eagle with the island house bow and arrow. I actually do not understand what the ship actually is, but yeah, this is sick. Whoever drew this popped off. If I remember correctly, Enterprise was the third ship you wifed. How else to make a ship into a cutie? Hi, Blackie. It's a boat. I thought to buy an Enterprise figure to set on my desk at work. But by the time I realized that she had figures, they were all gone, and the only figures that someone could even secondhand purchase were the wedding ones. And then I was like, there are wedding versions? And I was just so shocked and amazed at the level of, I guess I would call it fan service, at the level of fan service, because those wedding figurines were like top of the line. Whoever carved them little shits out put their foot into it. I was like, holy hell. The eagle in her pic is actually her older sister's. She passed down to her. Oh, so it came from Yorktown. Interesting. You have the chibi Nindoroid of the Enterprise. See, I wanted the Nindoroid. The Nindo. I was just going to buy the Nindo and call it a day. But by the time I found them, they were far too expensive for me to ever imagine purchasing. This'll do. This'll do. Black, are you swiping for the cuties? Nindos aren't that bad in regards to pricing compared to the wedding version of Enterprise, which is like $330. The most expensive Nindoroid set I purchased was $160, but that was because it was a set of 4. I think overall, yeah, the Nindo's not too expensive, but for me, who is just trying to meme really quick, I wasn't willing to spend anything more than like $65 or $70, and I could only find the Enterprise Nindo resale value super high, and I was like, I don't need it that bad. Not for a meme. Only make unreasonable purchases on Twitch. I erased. I can do one right here. Okay. That should cover all, if not most, of the shading on this thing. Oh, and right here. Unless I just erased it. No, I didn't. Good, 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 good. I'm glad I bought the Enterprise Nintendo when I did, lol. I'm going to try and get its value up in price though. I want to get Rachel Messer's signature on it. She's the English voice actor for the character. Ooh. Yeah, if you can, that'd be dope. You mean you threw enough shade at this drawing? Shade? My bad. I didn't mean to read your typo. I try to actually avoid reading out people's typos because me, typo aficionado, I understand. Yeah, I think I've drawn enough shade at it for now. Well, for this color. The color that is my least favorite. That I made my image color. Desensitization has worked. I don't hate it as much anymore. Once upon a time, I could never spell anything right. I hate to admit it, but goodness, it was the truth. Wait, is anything else that? Just the, okay. Ooh, just 3 more layers to go. The amount of layers that I labeled as coat parts that only had half of the coat parts on it. Insane. I need to get it together. Feeling blue means feeling sad in English, right? For the most part. To make blue means skipping work, and to be blue means being drunk in German, so it gets confusing. Yeah, color's very interesting to think about, but colors do have different meanings in different areas on the planet. So but I think that's pretty interesting. You think it's funny that feeling green is associated with envy? What does it usually mean for you? This kind of stuff is also important when, I guess, marketing or trying to share stories with different audiences outside of one's own. Like, and if the audience is not your own, you gotta, like, know who you're talking to. Green is the color of hope, and that's why doctors wear it. That's interesting. It's usually financial or energetic. I'd say the financial part is kind of sort of where the envy comes in, at least when you're talking about to like a North American audience. Because green could be wealthy, but green can also be envy depending on how they got that money. You thought green was supposed to do something with blood? That shmoney. For whatever reason, that a little neuron in my brain connected a dot with what Nox said, but I can't explain it. I don't know why. I'll just say that sounds familiar, actually. Green is anger, that's why the Hulk is green. Red is also a lot of things. Anger, passion, and love. I've heard all three of those. When neuron activation is all I can ask. I like how I can just put Arknights in a YouTube in YouTube during an event, and I'll always get a suggestion for whatever stage I'm failing 3 stars on. For real, whoever that one account was that carried it when it first came out, I wouldn't be anywhere near the level of what I am today if it was not for that account that says how to clear this stage with 3-star operators. I would do my best to like do it on my own, but like if I failed twice, I was like, this game isn't worth me working harder than this. And so then I would Google it. What also did confuse me was the injury being called black eye. We know it's called blue eye. I have no, I don't even know. I don't know why it's called that as opposed to a blue eye. Usually, because like if I think of it, I'm going to say in reference to mostly fair skin, it's like every color under the rainbow when somebody gets socked in the fucking eyeball. It's green, it's yellow, it's purple, it's reddish. I don't know where the black comes from. The less fair the skin is, it's just the less variation you see in the colors, but you can still kind of see it. Like on me, if I get a bruise, you just see fringe colors of red and purple, and that's it. You don't see no other colors. Rainbow eye. They have 5 different setups for how to complete the the shiny rock maps. I need to do that. I never have time to just set my phone down for like 20 minutes so it can play through the so it can auto play through it. I'm like, I need to use my phone now. Whoop whoop. We're on the transparent part of the coat. I think this should probably be actually some type of blue color instead of black. I was wrong. Maybe gray. I was wrong again. I might stick with the blue color, but I'm gonna try and make it a little more violet. I don't don't know. Milady gave you an upgrade? One of these days, Stream Elements is gonna start talking to y'all like he's one of the people. Same, but it scares me to get a bruise like that because I'm not used to seeing the skin turn those colors. That's entirely fair. That's like a natural human reaction, I think, to have an aversion to seeing injury. A lot of people get sick when they see blood, when they see cuts. If they see themselves start bleeding, they start having a nervous reaction. I guess I won't go too deep into explaining more things, but like, yeah. Injury, no good. It hurts, and people see it, and they don't like the way it looks either. But, this being said, completely unrelated, it's 10 minutes till leaving, so... Or 10 minutes till ending, so it's time for me to go. I have to find us somewhere to settle on down and have a seat. Stream Elements would talk to chat before Nightbot was gone? What? But we have 10 minutes. We do have 10 minutes, but it takes me like 10 minutes to find the next stream. I'm so slow. That 10 minutes will go by in a flash. You won't even notice it's been 10 minutes. Hell. We will never get them back home. I started 15 early because Sneaky begged. When my friend started his medical education, they did an autopsy. He got angry. I asked him what's up, worrying he couldn't see the blood. He said he was angry he didn't barf because he would have gotten a free Coke. They couldn't have just given him a free Coke anyway. You never worried about him again. They were like, these Cokes are here for the students who are having upset tummy issues, but the rest of you can have it as well as long as you don't drink it all. They didn't, dang. He asked and they denied it to him. Well, I suppose I can't argue it. Tarek explained everything about Azure Lane earlier, and it just dawned on me that it has an anime, and that's pretty dope. Quit on the spot? That's so dramatic! Got added! I just noticed. Yeah! Because I was looking at another photo of her off screen. I'm not saying I ended early to look at pictures of waifus, but that's besides the point. I don't think much changed from last time. Alright, so someone just raided the person that I was going to raid, so we're also going to raid that same exact person. They are a no mic stream, but that's okay. The character looks so freaking cool. Thanks for the stream. And they are another art streamer. Let's see. Raid. Do I have the right person? Heck yeah. Little Bahari on the wall. Who's the most waifu of them all? Let's see. First of all, I'm not as little as Zoe is. Second of all, who is the fairest of them all? The raid message can just be Baja Blast as many times as you want with whatever emote you feel is appropriate. But I'm trying to think. Who is the fairest of them all? Probably Nilavu, you know? You know? Oh, you said the most waifu of them all. I already said it. The damage is done. The damage is done. Shoot at the Mercia. Okay. Thank y'all for staying. I had a great time talking about art and all types of different things. We had a lot of really good conversations this time around. We usually do, but I don't know. This one felt great. See y'all next weekend. It's a shame I cannot stream during the week any longer. Till then,